Gillum, that's his beautiful black wife and black children. Former mayor of Tallahassee, just lost the governorship in Florida in 2016 to, was it 2016 2018? No, it was 2016. He lost the governorship to Sanchez, the guy who said monkey it up. Yeah, let's talk about it. It's not even allegedly anymore. We know he was in that hotel room with a known male escort, and let's see what happens. Alrighty, so y'all already heard the news. This was broken early. She couldn't wait to get this out, but Candace Owens was on Twitter early this morning showing the court documents of what had went on with your boy Andrew Gillum, who is no stranger to controversy and police officer. This was not a criminal situation. Apparently, one of the men in a hotel room where no women was ODing or tripping off the crystal meth, and Gillum was also there throwing up inebriated and whatnot, and he claims that he just had a little bit too much to drink. Yeah, bruh, we believe you. And I already thought Gillum was a little weirdo, like, cause he don't, like, they try to throw him in that Obama category, like, you know, with the swag and this and that, but I'm like, nah, he kind of came off like worse. Like, he came off more like Cory Booker, where it was fake and you can tell he was a politician. Like, he didn't finesse it good enough. So he already was like one of them suit zoot type of salesman type people came off of when I just listened to his speeches. Of course, my introduction to him was him calling for guns and whatnot, him talking about banning or getting rid of school choice in Florida. That's essentially why he lost. Gillum lost to DeSantis by like 33,000 votes, and like 100,000 black women voted for the other guy who said monkey it up, because Gillum threatened to take away charter schools and whatnot. Ironically, Democrats want to do the same thing all across the board, but black women still vote for them, but that's a different conversation. But in Florida, they showed out. I think 90% of black men gave Gillum their vote, only like 80-something% of black women, or like 79% or something like that of black women. Or no, it was like 82%. And he lost. He's not a stranger to controversy. He did have some type of FBI thing going on, investigation from when he was mayor, kind of going on at the same time of the governor's race, and he beat that, got out of that. We don't know if he was an informant or what he was doing, but he beat that case. And apparently he ain't learned his lesson, because he got caught up in a hotel with a known, that dude, his buddy old pal right there, is a known homo escort. And that's his boy, that he was in a hotel room with their shirts off. Now, I'm going to say this. Politically, I don't think he could bounce back from this one. You see, he was on CNN and whatnot. He was supposed to be on the show with Angela Rye and Bakari Sellout and April Ryan. They were supposed to do this all-black panel, which really wasn't a black panel. It was just a bunch of 3 black people with a white host and moderator. It was the white person show, and they were just on it talking. Don't know what happened with that. Didn't seem like it lasted long. Probably didn't get the ratings, whatever. But it seemed like he was moving away from the political life and going into commentating, being on CNN. Kind of like how Andrew Yang lost, and now he's on CNN, which is a horrible fit. He's not corrupt or biased as much as they are, so I don't see him fitting in that environment too long. But nonetheless, y'all know what happened. It's a bad look for politicians. It's a bad look for Democrats. It's a bad look for black men. And I'm going to give the sister the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give her, because we know some of these political relationships are just that. They're relationships, they're politics, they're an exchange. And sometimes these women know what they're getting into. I don't know that, so I'm going to give her benefit of the doubt. Hopefully, prayers go out to her and her children, because this is not a good look for him and his family. Yeah. The spin of the dude already spoke. The boy toy said, what does it say? It says an incident 30-year-old Travis died. He's 30 years old. What you hanging out with 30-year-old? Man, chill. Been having trouble breathing while collapsing twice before the police arrived. Afterwards, he was taken to the hospital for treatment. Hours later, Gillum released a statement revealing that he was in the city for a wedding celebration. And while he had too much to drink, really, you a grown-ass man and you thrown up in a hotel room with a bunch of... Never mind. He said, I have never used methamphetamines in my life. I mean, he don't look like a fiend, so I don't know how that works. I was in Miami last night for a wedding celebration when first responders were called to assist one of my friends. Gillum said, "I'm thankful to the incredible Miami Beach EMS team for their efforts." But now, as the story continues to surface about the incident, Dyson is speaking out as well. In a brief phone interview with Miami-Dade Times, Dyson, who was reportedly allegedly, he's a known escort in the area, which is funny because that's the same dude that was on the boat with Gillum that we saw pictures during the election when it was going governorship, and they didn't bring that out in the media that he was a known escort. Same dude. They either covered it up or didn't talk about it. Reportedly known as an escort in the area, and he said he had no idea why Gillum was in the city. I personally was not. So Gillum's defense was, I was at a wedding. I had too much to drink on a Thursday night. A wedding on a Thursday night? Okay. That's probably how they do it in Miami. Dyson said, I don't know if Gillum was in town for a wedding. He did not mention that. Well, we've been friends for a while, and he added before the call ended. That's your friend, my guy. That's your friend, okay? Okay. For a while. Well, we know for a while because you're the same dude that was in a boat. And there were slight rumblings about that. Like, I had a pause when I saw that picture of them in a boat together. I'm like, pause. You're a little bit too close for my taste. You know what I mean? But I guess people who live in the city, who live in Miami, who live in Tallahassee, they've said that they've heard the rumors and rumblings over the years, so they're not buying the whole story about the wedding. I see a lot of black folks in their feelings talking about, oh, this is just trying to discredit him from being VP, but he's not a VP candidate. Like, they're not about to get a man, period. Now, if he came out that closet, they'd probably give him a cookie or something like that, but he's not a candidate. They're looking at Kamala, they're looking at Abrams. Both people. Kamala won. She's in the Senate. She lost her election as president, obviously. But I don't understand why they're picking people who lost. Like, Beto O'Rourke lost, but they try to run him for presidency. You don't pick people who lost their races to run for president. Like, that just don't make any sense. Like, you already lost one race locally. Why are you trying to run for another race nationally and you're going to lose again? But it does look like people thought that he was an opportunity to be a VP, but I don't see his name being nowhere in that category anymore. The moment he went on CNN and took the job, it was a wrap for all that. Nothing really much more to here to say. I just, I just don't like fake ass Democrat people or politicians in general. Like, you up here, this is no different than any toe tapping Republican either. You be out here hiring, front and hard like the family man and whatnot. And again, I don't know if the sister knows. I don't know. I think a lot of these relationships politically are business arrangements, and that's just what it is. So I'm not going to come at the sister's head. Well known of coming days if she leave his ass, or, it's reports of him moving out. She clearly knows that this guy is her friend because she's seen the pictures and she's already been through one FBI case with him. So maybe she does know the game and knows what it is, and she signed up for that. But if not, it's unfortunate for her and the children to have to be in the media like this, and their father to embarrass their family like this. Even the fact that he's a politician, he's on TV, he ran for governor of a state, like all that, is enough to say, like, you got to do better than that, my guy. And this is a guy who wanted to take away your guns, and he up in a hotel room with meth heads, right? Nah, that ain't cool. This is the guy that wanted to take away school choice in Florida, hanging out with meth head prostitutes. Not a good look. That's in my video. I'm out. Damn, Candace Owens was on that shit early though. She was pumping that out. Pause. Like, early this morning. There wasn't even no videos on this until literally after 4 o'clock. Because I waited to see, like, because the police kind of redacted his name in the paper and stuff like that. So I was like, did somebody just use his name or something at first? And I'm like, nah, it's legit. Someone, and I'm sure somebody who's higher up leaked the shit out for Candace to get it, to let her know, because she ran with it. She ran right to Twitter with it. A little distraction away from the virus out there. You gotta do better, black man, black politician, man. Can't be getting. It's 20 like scandals and corruption and wild stuff is like you not getting away with any of that no more. Chicks sign NDAs and they don't listen. They don't have no money, so they ain't got nothing to lose. Like, people who are of the alphabet community use that as a weapon against people who are hiding it or not ready to come out yet. Like, I don't understand how you think you're gonna get away. Freaking football player got caught up in the happy ending. Oh, the owner Robert Kraft, billionaire, got caught. Your black ass ain't think he's gonna get caught hanging out in hotel rooms doing drugs or around getting drunk while other men, an elected official, getting drunk around white dudes doing methamphetamines? You thought that was a good look? Huh? That's embarrassment to your family, my guy. Even if she's in on it. You see how Cory Booker kind of got exposed, where Rosario Dawson, who's allegedly dating him, she came out talking about she's gender fluid and part of the alphabet people now. Man, this world is getting weird. Man, oh man. We know why the LBG people got so much power, because they got people in high places on both parties. God damn it. I'm out.